Previously on Who's Running the Show.
Stopped going to doctors. They want me to have surgery, but I know God can heal me.
Of course, and that's why the Lord made sunshine and vitamins and doctors too.
If Gabriel hadn't grabbed you and hustled you both out of the way, that car would have run you over. Don't that at least make y'all even?
Honestly, Mama, I don't think so.
Shame on you, Gloria Bright.
And now, Episode 8, A Way Forward.
Creekside Estates, the trailer community with champagne views at beer prices.
Oh, I must have the wrong number. I was trying to
Dr. Samuel! Oh, sorry, I've been getting a lot of prank calls and bricks. It's been... Oh, never mind. That's not why you called.
I've been in touch with Jumble. They said you quit to get married.
I didn't quit, and I'm not getting married. It's a big misunderstanding.
You need to straighten that out. None of the major players want to hire you, then have you run off with a wealthy man.
What is this? The 50s?
It's not that hard to believe. A lot of people want to be rich and lazy.
You know me better than that.
I do, but they don't. Maybe they'll believe you now that Gabe's out of football.
Gabriel is not out of football.
They say his injuries are pretty severe. Is it true he tackled a truck for you?
You know, I have to go, Dr. Samuel. Thanks for calling.
Uncle Cletus?
Whoa now, Gabriel. Don't bust nothing open after they took the time to sew you up.
How am I doing?
He said it wasn't as bad as they thought.
Will I be?
Your recovery is still going to take months.
Jekyll signed another quarterback anyway.
If you cared about that, you'd have signed that contract right off instead of pissing away $25 million trying to impress a woman.
I can't picture a future without Gloria. I try, but that's why.
Pro ball. Well, that's a whole new world. A lot of changes. Only natural for you to be a little scared. Want to hold tight to something familiar.
Gloria's not a security blanket.
And why do you fall apart when she tries to pull away?
Did Mama tell you to say that?
Remember your senior year of high school? You were all excited about playing for Arkansas or Michigan.
Thought it would be exciting to be in a new place.
All that changed once Gloria decided she was going to Tech.
She offered to let me go if we went to different schools.
Guess that was easier than being straight with you.
You think she wanted to break up with me?
Carrying your dreams on top of her own, that's a lot for a young girl.
She never complained.
This situation could be good for you, nephew. Be on your own, get a real job, see who you are when you're single.
Not like I have a choice. Gloria's in California and I got nothing.
Don't say that. You always got your family, Gabe. As for Gloria, she ain't in California. She's down the road working at Super Duper Mart.
She waited for me?
No, Gabe. Super Duper's just the only work she can get right now.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm telling you like Tisha told me.
God, this is my fault for talking to Jumble. She must hate me now.
You did give her plenty of reason to, but I suspect it's a temporary feeling. Hate don't last, unless you feed it.
You'd be Magda's acolyte, the lost soul.
Why would I do that, Mazie?
To change people's perceptions, Gloria. Show them you're brilliant, compassionate, and you'd never hurt Gabe.
Not so sure about that last part anymore.
Keep that to yourself, baby girl. What's your plan, Mazie?
Film her talking to Gabe's doctors, working in the community, being counseled by Magda.
Sounds a little desperate.
You'd rather hide out in the trailer.
Better than marrying Gabriel.
Even if marrying him means people will forgive you?
I haven't done anything.
The people throwing bricks through my windows think different.
So, Gabriel, can cancel my job and unleash some psychos, but under Mazie's plan, he still gets what he wants. How is that fair?
I know he messed up, Gloria, but he can't do anything about that now. Use him to help yourself.
Oh, and help you too.
Yes, me too. If I don't find a new housewife today, I'll lose my job.
You'll get another one.
Ms. Marone will make sure I never work in television again.
Should have thought of that before you let Gabriel back me into a corner.
How was I supposed to know you were serious about the breakup?
Why else would I say it?
Same reason you said it the last 3 times.
What are you talking about?
Every time you have a life change, you say you're going to break up with Gabriel, but you never do.
This time I did.
And I had to coax you into that.
Oh, you want a medal? Your little text message idea is what sent him over the edge.
This mess is my fault?
I was going to talk to him in person. Handle it quietly, but no, you had to push me.
You know what your problem is, Gloria?
No, Mazie, what is my problem?
You don't know when somebody's trying to help.
Mazie, don't finish that sentence. Now, I'm sorry about your situation, but your idea, as good as it is, ain't gonna work if Gloria don't feel right about it.
I know. I just hoped. I know.
Gloria, was Mazie holding a gun to your head when you sent that text?
No, ma'am. She wasn't.
Then don't take your anger out on your sister. She's trying to help you.
And herself.
What did I just say?
Sorry, Mazie.
That's okay. It's a crazy idea.
No, it isn't. It would solve both y'all's problems.
I can't marry Gabriel, Mama.
You wouldn't have to stay married.
And you don't have to stay in television.
Gloria, that's enough.
She's right, Mama T. Maybe I'll get a teaching certificate or something. Gotta head back to the studio now. Let Ms. Marone know I failed again. Don't believe she'll be too surprised. Well, I'll see y'all sometime.
Mazie. Wait a minute.
You came.
I said I would.
You're so busy. The church, the radio show.
I get a lot of help.
From God?
Him too. But I meant the earthly variety. One of the perks of being rich.
I was gonna be rich.
That's what the paper said. Gabriel Brazo, the man with the $25 million arm.
It was actually 27 million.
And you gave it all up to save your fiancée, who left you busted up and rolling in the street. You never told me about that.
That's not what happened.
You don't have to protect her. It's just the two of us here.
I'm not. You don't know the whole story.
Don't need to, honey, because I know your heart. You touched so many people when you called in.
Glad my failure was good for something.
Not a failure, a test. And unlike Adam, you passed. You're a hero, Gabriel, saving that girl the way you did.
It was my fault. She was even there. See,
Hush. Nobody cares about the details. They want to be part of the larger story.
The story of how I lost everything.
Of how your faith lifted you up into a purposeful, prosperous life.
Wish that were true.
It is. And I can prove it. I assume your fiancée is out of the picture.
Yes, she made that clear.
Then join my ministry. Help me guide millions of people out of the deep woods of their own sorrows.
Got woods of my own to get through.
Gabriel, you are right where the Lord wants you to be. By my side, in the exalted tabernacle.
I don't feel worthy.
That's why you need me, to be your guide. Keep you on the path divinely laid out for you.
What path?
Planting churches and harvesting souls for the Lord. With me.
That's why God brought us together?
His Spirit moved you to call me.
Maybe I could teach people to avoid my mistakes, not look at money as a solution.
We both know money is simply a tool.
And we shouldn't be controlled by fear. People should know that.
You might be ready for the pulpit.
I do want to help people.
Well, what better purpose could you find than that?
That's the deal. Take it or leave it.
These terms are more generous than new housewives usually get.
Gloria's not a plain old housewife. She's your classic lost soul.
Yeah, and at the moment, the most hated woman in Texas, if not America.
She'll need security for a couple of weeks.
You expect us to cover that cost? And you want a location fee?
Her intended was a first round trip.
And a wardrobe allowance?
He risked everything to save her from certain death.
Free reign on endorsements, too?
It's what we require.
And the young man is on board with this.
I agreed to meet with this network because Gabe, he's a spiritual guy, likes things to be holy. But if you don't like the terms...
When can they start?
Gabriel gets released tomorrow. We'll get them down to the courthouse right after. No sweat.
We should film the wedding.
The courthouse is not an appropriate venue for our show.
Let's do it at the mansion.
Tyson, pull an intern, line up some sponsors. We need this thing to look good.
Mazie, pull the wedding attire from the wardrobe and then get catering and casting to whip up a reception with a few guests.
I can invite the network heads.
Good call. Make sure all the housewives know to attend as well, with their husbands.
Even Magda's husband?
What do you think, Eileen?
Better leave Magda to me.
Looks like we have a deal.
All nurses to the nurses station.
Reverend Magda was here? Sitting in this chair where I am? What'd she say?
Wants me to join her ministry, help her help people.
My boy going to be a pastor. Wait until I tell everybody at Creekside. They're going to be so proud.
Magda says I've had too much fear. That's why I've been holding on to Gloria so tightly.
You know who else told you that, Gaby?
Uncle Cletus said something like that.
I meant me, son.
But Magda says...
Funny how when I, who labored for 19 hours to bring you into this world, say something, it goes in one ear and out the other. But some semi-famous, painted-up woman opens her mouth and you drink in every syllable like the Lord spit it directly from his lips.
But she said she would mold me.
Now you a piece of clay and she's your Lord God Almighty?
I need her guidance, Ma.
You need to learn to stand on your own feet. Make your own decisions for a change.
That's what I'm doing.
No, you're letting that woman dictate your future like them coaches used to do. And I did it too.
No, Ma. I always did what I wanted.
You ever think maybe you held out for more money because you didn't want to go into pro ball?
I like the idea of playing for the Jackals.
But it wasn't actually your dream.
It's all I ever wanted.
Not as bad as I wanted it. When I was young, I was crazy about football. And I was good, too. Knew all the teams, followed the trades, learned the stats, and I could throw a spiral like nobody's business. Nobody cared, though, because I was a girl.
You're the one who taught me the game.
You took to it, too. Had natural talent. But I don't think you ever left it.
I liked it.
Did you? Or was it the attention?
Is there a difference?
Yes, son, there is. And it's my shame I didn't teach you that.
But look where it got me. Almost got me.
Maybe your real dream is Gloria. Maybe if you hadn't entered the draft, you and her would be in California strolling in the sunshine.
Well, we aren't. Magda says I need to move on.
I said that too. But what if we were wrong?
I'm calling like you asked, Mama. I dropped Mazie off, made it to the store okay.
Are you inside yet?
You said to call as soon as I got here.
From inside the store. I don't want you sitting out there all exposed.
Mama, you're being paranoid.
Baby girl, somebody threatened your life.
It was a note on a brick. The police said not to worry.
That's what they tell women on those Lifetime movies right before the slasher jumps out of the backseat.
Oh.
What was that?
Somebody knocking on the window. Probably just has a question.
Let them go inside and ask it.
It's a customer from the other day.
Don't do that. I got tinted glass for a reason.
Wait a sec. Can I help you?
It's her! The Maimer! The one in her Brazo!
Gloria, get out of here. Gloria Bright. It's time to be our house.
Mama, I can't move. They're everywhere.
Baby, blow the horn. Where's the exit?
Don't let her get away!
Mama!
Next time on the season finale of Who's Running the Show.
Gabriel, my husband has certain proclivities that deem him unfit for the pulpit.
That must be really hard on you.
For a long time now, I've been praying to find someone to fill his space.
Are you saying that could be me?
Did you happen to recognize anyone?
The guy who knocked on my window. Yeah, he came in on Wednesday.
Remember his name by any chance?
He was number 9 for the day.
Doesn't Super Duper have cameras?
The only real ones capture the loading dock and the safe.
Whoever did this can come after my baby girl again.
This audio series was produced, directed, and written by Ann Boyd and brought to life through the talent of wonderful actors. Gloria was played by Carrie Ann Schulte. Dr. Samuel was played by Dr. Liz Levy. Gabriel was played by Maxwell Hainsworth. Cletus was played by Henry Linzer. Mazie was played by Ann Boyd. Tisha was played by Michelle Virginia. Magda was played by Deanna Bustelo. Russell was played by Martin Kazanjian. Lorene was played by Christy Krawitz. Tyson was played by A.J. Reyes. Eileen Marone was played by Laura Freeman. Vita was played by Denise Garza. Irate Male Customer was played by David Schmitzer of the Franchise Killer podcast. The sounds of the electric window rolling up and the electric window rolling down were created by Mike Koenig and sourced through soundbible.com. The theme song is Loopster by Kevin MacLeod, sourced through Incompetech at incompetech.filmmusic.io/song/4991-loopster. License information available on filmmusic.io/standard-license. This has been a Nutsville Playhouse production. Until next time, make your reality count.